Okay, so here we are. We are at the Ambre, or the Ambre, whichever you want to call it. The Ambre.
Well, it's not an A because it'd have a thingy on the sides, technically, so Ambre.
But it's the sun resort, and we're in Mauritius, in the north east of the island,
at Belle,
and it's really good. And we're going to have a quick wander around the resort, and we're going to show you what it's all about, aren't we, Mrs. T?
We are.
Yeah, we've been here for 9 days.
Yeah, I'm getting a bit browner now.
Yeah.
We've got a nice stretch of road down here that we don't really actually go far.
And we don't hear the road.
No, don't hear the road at all.
And we are right on the beach.
Yes, which we'll show you in a minute.
And we're going to go in. There's security on the gate,
yeah,
which is just here.
So nobody can get past them.
Yeah, and then we're going to wander in and take a look. So just inside the main gate, this is the entrance. A nice sort of coach driveway in and out. Very nice, very grand. Adult only, isn't it?
Adult only, so you won't see any children.
So you won't. Well, you might see the odd child walking past on the beach because the beach is.
Do you remember though the other day we saw this couple and they brought their 3 children and they were shushing them all the way through.
Get shot if you come near this place. You don't get shot. They just feed you to animals and to the adults.
And to the bats.
And the bat.
Oh
the
my
bats.
God, the bats.
I don't think we'll see a bat because it's too early on in the day.
Yeah.
The bats are like pterodactyls.
They are
But
huge.
don't worry, they don't come down and sit near you or dangle in the trees above you. They just fly over the top catching stuff. They're more interested in the fruit, which is further inland. They love lychees.
Apparently so.
And apparently the Mauritians are constantly fighting them off and eating their crop of lychees.
And when you fly over, you'll see lots of sort of nets over the trees. And apparently that's the lychees. They put big nets over the trees so that the bats can't eat them.
So you've got a car park off there to the left. So if you're driving your own car here,
The taxi depot
there's a
just next
taxi
door.
service just up there. But at reception, they'll organise and arrange anything for you. All your taxis, coaches. There is, as Mrs. T says, nothing is too much trouble. So we're going to walk under the canopy. That's a relief.
Yes.
Out of the sun, and then up those steps, and we're going to be greeted by
morning.
Hi, morning.
Good morning.
That view there, just look at that. Can't really see the sun there, but I'm going to move forward, so eventually you should get a nice glimpse of the blue sea, the swimming pools and the sky. Look at that, as it all comes into focus. Absolutely beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's a lovely breeze
It's
through here.
beautiful. Really lovely.
And then we're in the reception area. So you've got main reception here to the left. Speak all languages that you need to worry about. You've got a porter and concierge at the top there. Seating areas around here. And then if you're with a resort or a holiday type company like TUI, like we are, then you'll get the TUI rep will come and sit over here as well.
There's a gift shop in the corner.
Gift shop in the corner that sells
Gifty things.
really. You know, you can get the basic bits of clothing and jewellery and gifts in there, but it doesn't do anything else. If you need
I mean, there's
pharmacy stuff, you're going to have to go into town
There's
for that.
things like suntan lotion in there, but it costs a second mortgage.
Yeah. So try and bring everything with you, and then you are welcomed by this beautiful scene. And I think that just sets the tone, doesn't it, for what the place is like. Now, what you've got here is you've got all these pools here. It's almost one pool, but it's on 2 different levels. And then that leads directly onto the beach. We've never had a problem in getting a sunbed.
No, never.
Whether it's on the pool, beside the pool, or on the beach.
To be honest with you, we read some reviews before we came that said, you can never find a sunbed and all the rest of it. We haven't had that problem.
No.
We really haven't.
And we know the resort has been full,
Yeah.
but it doesn't feel full.
And don't forget, we're here between Christmas and New Year
Yeah.
when it's the height of the season.
I mean, at the moment, you can see there's about 4 or 5 people in the swimming pool, and that's about as busy as the pool gets, isn't it?
Yeah,
We've been
literally.
in the pool sometimes on our own, and it's been absolute bliss. So you've got 3 restaurants here.
Yes.
You've got the Indigo restaurant, which is here on the right-hand
It's
side.
a buffet restaurant.
It's a buffet restaurant. Does everything you need,
no
really.
booking for breakfast, no booking for lunch, no booking for evening meal.
And then on the left-hand side over here, you've got the Italian restaurant, which is called Dolce Vita.
And it's not just Italian, is it?
No, I have
you?
lovely fillet steaks in there in the evening. And again, that is included in your all-inclusive.
Yeah, there are supplements if you want to have supplements.
So if you want to have
Lobster.
like a lobster, you're going to have to pay for it.
Yeah.
But to be honest with you, the food is really good without you going up on a supplement.
The reason though that in the morning at 10 o'clock you have to queue at the Indigo restaurant reception to put your name down to go into this restaurant and also into the beach restaurant.
Yeah, there's another beach restaurant, it's called La Plage.
Which we'll show you in a bit.
Sometimes you have to pay a supplement.
Yeah.
Sometimes you don't, so always good to ask if you're booking it. But that is right on the beach.
Yeah, we've had a couple of nights
and
there.
that is a special meal, isn't it? It really is. But yeah, what we'll do is we're going to wander around the resort. We'll show you some of the restaurants. We'll show you what the resort's all about. We'll end up then on the south end of the beach, because after that we're just going to go and walk along all the beaches and see how far we got. We've got some water with us.
Got some water with me.
So, and then when it gets too hot, we're just going to walk into the sea. So yeah, we're going to wander over now and let's have a look at the Dolce Vita restaurant.
Yeah.
I think it's fair to say.
As long as we can get in there.
Yeah, if we can. If we can't, then we can look through some windows. But again, it's got air conditioning inside.
Yeah.
But it doesn't get hot inside, which is really, really good, because we are on the coast and you get a really, really good breeze.
Dolce Vita.
There's Dolce Vita. That's the name of the restaurant. So it's Italian, and that is the restaurant here. Beautiful place. Very cool.
Yeah, and most nights when we get here pretty much one of the earliest nights, and we can go and sit down by the tables down. By the,
around, yeah. Oh, thank you.
We go and sit down by the doors down here, and they're open, and you're looking out at the sea, and it's just wonderful.
Yeah, it's a lovely restaurant. Very good service.
Yes, very good service. People are wonderful.
Setting it up for lunch at the moment, but in the evening they put tablecloths on and you get a different vibe, different feel to the restaurant. Low level lighting, candles on the tables. It's beautiful. We like to sit at the front here.
Yeah, just here.
And a word of the earlier you get in and book it, the better the seat.
And it is first come, first serve.
And then they also lay tables up out here at night. Again, they just look like tables in the sun now, but if you can imagine the moonlight, a nicely laid table, candles, cloths, lovely glasses. There's lots of tables out there. Just look at that. This is what it's all about. Then you've got two sets of accommodation. One set is going off up there to the left. And what we'll do is we'll wander up and have a quick look around that one as well.
They're all very similar, so, it's either a garden room or a sea view.
Yeah. In fact, let's walk down there now, because
why not?
Why not? Again, now I don't know if you can see right in the background there. You can see the breakers. Now, what that is, around certainly this part of the island, it's surrounded by a coral reef.
And that's where it breaks.
And that's where the sea breaks, right out there, which means the sea here, the light blue turquoisey sea, is like a lagoon. And it's not that tidal, but it is just absolutely to die for. Once you're in there, you just float away at heart's content.
I'm not quite sure whether there's any truth in it or anything, but they say that the breakers stop the sharks coming in.
Yeah, I couldn't work that one out because we've seen dolphins, so what do? Jump over it. But
I don't know.
whether that's just because they're trying to make us feel safe, I don't know. But we haven't seen any sharks, have we?
No.
No. Okay. So as we're on this side of the complex, you've got a little beach here. Plenty of sandy areas. You've got some sunbeds there. You've got some little umbrellas. And then you've got another area here where you've got sort of a raised beach that's man-made. You've got double sunbeds, which which is quite pleasant. On the beach you've got cabanas, haven't you? You can go and lie in a cabana.
Show them kebabs later.
Yeah.
Kebabs?
Kebabas? Are you hungry? So you've got some lovely little double sunbeds there, and it's just lovely just to chill underneath the palm trees and just relax. So these are what they call sea-fronting apartments. You've got deluxe, super deluxe. Yeah, they're very nice. I think we've done a review on room 125, which is the one we're staying in, so you can get to see the standards. It's certainly not luxury, but it is good quality and clean and very well maintained by the staff. Okay, so if you booked a garden room, this is a garden room. It's identical to the main rooms. The only difference is it overlooks the garden, which is very pleasant, still very quiet, and you're still very much looked after by the staff. But don't worry, you are a little bit further away from the complex, but they will bring your cases to and from the room, so you don't have to worry about that. And the other thing that you don't have to worry about is literally the other side, there is the sea. And you're literally 60 seconds, 1 minute from the beach. So you haven't got to go far. So if you book a garden room, this is what you could end up having. We were lucky.
Yeah.
We booked one of these and they upgraded us straight into a seafront room. So we took a punt and it paid off.
We did.
It's always worth doing if you're not that fussy. So here we are walking from where the garden rooms were back round to the beach. And we're facing the beach here now, and we're going to walk right, and that will take us back up to the swimming pools. Then we can show you the Indigo restaurant, which is the buffet restaurant, and that's open breakfast, lunch, evening meals, huge variety of food.
Yeah, that's like 6:30 in the morning till 11:30, and then like 12:30 to 3 till 3, and then 6:30 again through till 10.
10 in the evening, so
you can eat to your heart's content.
And of course you get wine waiters there as well.
Yeah.
If you're on the all-inclusive, the wine is, if you just have the house white or the house red or the house rosé, it's all-inclusive. If you want a specific bottle of wine, then they will charge you for that, and that will be charged directly to your room. So we're back outside the Dolce Vita restaurant again. There's the outside terrace chairs, and this sits alongside the swimming pool, which we're just going to climb the steps, and you'll be able to see what I mean. There's like one main pool, but it's on 2 different levels. So let's just take a look. So there's the pool. You've got the main pool down here, and then just up here there's just another raised bit of pool. Lots of sunbeds around the pool. And you've got lots of sunbeds there around the pool facing the sea, and little sort of like double sunbeddy type cabana-y things. And then we're in the coral bar, aren't we?
We are.
We had a couple in here, haven't we?
We have, yeah. There's usually a band playing in the
There's
corner.
a band playing in the corner during the day.
And during the evening.
Afternoon tea in here at 3:30. So if you fancy some sandwiches, some cakes, then it's served here. Tea, coffee, or you can have a crafty little cocktail. It's beautiful in here. It's a nice respite from the sun as well. It's just nice. And a respite from the rain if you get the odd shower.
We've had a couple.
Just a few, yeah. They usually happen in the afternoon though, don't they? Late afternoon for about 20 minutes.
Yeah, when you really need it.
And we've been here 8-9 days. And we've had 2, I think, haven't we? I'd just like to add as well, these are the rooms. They're all mostly 2-storey high. You've got the odd section here in the middle, which is just a 3-storey, but most of it is only 2-storey high. So it doesn't feel overpowering at all, does it?
No.
No. Shall we go to the Indigo restaurant?
Oh, yes.
So here's the entrance to the Indigo restaurant. It's all inside. It's all inclusive.
It's all inclusive, it's not all inside.
No, there are some outside sections here you can sit at. Just down here, and then the same. Just down there as well. But again, it's nice and cool,
Yeah.
and nice and airy, isn't
Don't
it?
forget, like, this is mid-morning,
Hmm.
and it's not packed.
No.
Everywhere you look, it's mid-morning, and it's not packed. And, you know, it's like this all day long.
And then just here is where you can book either the Dolce Vita restaurant or the La Plage restaurant. But you need to be here at 10 o'clock in the morning to book them. Otherwise, you won't get in with you.
No, you just have to go to the buffet, which
Yeah.
is fair enough.
So I don't know if we can see much of the food that's available, because I think they're just starting to pack up. Yeah. But the breakfast, you get all your pastries, your cakes, eggs.
They make omelettes to order.
Yeah, fresh omelettes, poached eggs, boiled eggs, pancakes, waffles, salad, cheeses,
Orange juice, mango
meats,
juice.
orange juice, mango juice, toast, anything, everything you can think of that you really want. And there's more seating there. And again, in the evening, it has a different feel in here,
Yeah,
doesn't it?
does,
Yeah. You have wine waiters coming around offering to bring wine and drinks to you. People are clearing the tables
The only
and
thing that
wiping
isn't
the tables.
self-service is the coffee, and for some reason
Yeah.
they like to control the coffee.
So this is Indigo Restaurant.
Don't forget to look down the side as well, because the sides, we love the side bits. You can
Oh,
sit
right,
there,
outside, yeah.
You can sit there and actually have some. It goes all the way down the side of the restaurant. And the little birds are so tame. They're like,
Yeah.
plate.
See, there's one there. A bird on there, on the table. But I held out a piece of food, didn't I, the other week?
Yeah.
Oh, the other day. I just had my fingers on a little sparrow came up and took it from me. Yeah, took it out of my hand. So very, very tame. But we like to sit out here, don't we?
Yes, we do.
Any time of the day, if we are eating in the
Look,
Indigo.
Look, the birds are on the table.
Yeah, the
there.
birds are up there on the table.
We can see if they can get something.
Yeah, cool. Let's wander down to
The plage.
La Plage, which in French means,
The beach.
there we go. So our room is just over there, hiding behind a tree, room 125. So you can see we're not that far from where everything goes. But we don't hear any noise from it at all, do we? And then we literally come out of our main entrance down here, and there we go, is a La Plage restaurant. And we're going to wander down there and see what this is all about. So as we come down the steps into La Plage, this is where you really feel that you are on holiday, you're on a tropical island. Now, it's not open for breakfast, but it's open for like a light lunch, so you can get pizza, toasted sandwiches, fresh fruit, hot dogs, etc. Chips from there if you want. They do a small lunch restaurant in here, but also in the evening, this is where it just changes. The candles on the table, cloths on the table, waiters that really serve you to death, and you're right next to the sea. It's beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
On here at night, it is like being on your own tropical island, and you just get to sit there and listen to the sea lapping up onto the beach, and you have that view. I think it's fair to say we've been spoilt for the last few days, hasn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And
it's
we've got
lovely.
just outside here as well. I know you're moving on now, but just outside here is the water sports.
Yep.
And the water sports is all inclusive. Now
Yep.
we're not adventurous. Well, not that sort of adventurous, so we didn't really go on
I
it.
don't want to break my leg or drown or
No,
anything like
exactly.
that. Not saying that you would,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
But also, let me give you a little tip here.
Yeah.
There's been a couple of times when we haven't quite made breakfast by 10 o'clock
Can't say
and we haven't been able to book the restaurants.
Yeah.
The La Page, which is where we are now, or the Dolce Vita. But we have found that if we rock up at 6:30
I say,
can you fit us in? And they go, yeah, come in now. We've had a completely gorgeous, leisurely meal
Yeah.
because we've gone in early so they can get in an extra couple of covers. And then we're out by 8 o'clock and then we go and have a cocktail somewhere, don't we?
Go to bed.
And go to bed. But honestly, just a little tip there. If you can't get in, you would need to rock up and say, can you fit in 2 more?
But also we have been disappointed when they
Yeah.
said no, so
Yeah.
don't.
So we're going to wander along the beach, have a look to see what the rest of the resort
Because there's a little
offers
bar,
us.
isn't there?
There's a little bar called Tea-Bar.
Let's go to
Yeah.
bed.
So that's the towel exchange. They give you a couple of cards when you first arrive and hand them in here. They'll give you some beach towels. And then what they'll do is they'll exchange them every day for you. And then you can get fresh towels, which is really, really good. And it's right next to a little tiny bar called Tea-Bar. And we found sitting down here in the evenings, I think it's fair to say again, it's a nice little... We've been down here a couple of evenings, haven't we? And we've been the only ones sitting here. Waiter service, they'll come and wait on you. Glass of Prosecco, cocktails, beers, all inclusive. It's lovely. And again, just sitting there, listening to that listening to the sea on the shore is very, very nice. If you fancy a bit of energetic sports, you've got a table tennis table there. Bats and balls. It's a bit of a throw your beanbag through a hole sport. Or you've got some balls up there, I think, if you want to play pétanque. Is that how you pronounce it? Pétanque. So that's the Tea-Bar.
Isn't it balls?
Booze. That's the water sports. And then we're coming on to the south end of the beach, where we have the gorgeous little cabanas or sunbeds. I think there's a hammock in the sea somewhere.
Or when it gets dark.
Yeah.
You can go to fall asleep in for 2 hours.
We love coming down here at night when it's dark and we've had a big dinner and you just lie in one of these cabanas. And we just fell asleep for 3 hours the other night, didn't we? It really was. Yeah, we'll go and have a look at the hammock in the sea. So these are the cabanas. It's usually one of 3. Never had a problem. That's what they look like. Really, really nice. Again, some more sunbeds up there in the garden. And then you have the main beach area down there as well.
Look.
Now we're right down on the sea. There's one of the sea hammocks. You can just go and lie in it and chill. You see, it's all on the beach. You haven't got to walk far. Are you going into the hammock, Mrs. T? I mean, look at that. That is just a picture. Mrs. T's going to go and jump in. I'm just going to take my flip-flops off. Paradise, guys. If you're thinking about coming out to Mauritius and you're wondering what resort to stay in, then you would be pretty hard pushed to find anywhere more relaxing than here.
Oh, this is nice.
Yeah.
As long as a wave doesn't come along.
Or a shark.
Oh, there's no shark. Oh, there were 3 little fishes in here, actually.
Are they?
Yeah, I pushed them
3 little fishes swimming in the sea. Isn't there a song about fishes?
Probably.
Yeah, probably. Anyway, guys, I hope you found that informative. As I said, if you're looking to come to Mauritius, you'd be pretty hard pressed to find anywhere as nice as this. Please give me the thumbs up if you feel that has helped you, made a choice of where to go on holiday. Hit that red button and subscribe.
What's the red button you press?
Your face.
Oh, right. My nose.
Yeah, we have suffered with a bit of sunburn. And subscribe because, we love seeing new subscribers. Leave some comments as well.
Yes, please.
Let us know when you're coming out. I know there's a few people coming out here very, very soon. So please let us know. That black cloud there is something we don't see very often.
It's not really black, it's slightly grey.
But it's not stopping the sun hitting us in this sea today. Thank you very much, everyone, for watching. Bye from us.
Bye-bye.
Stay safe.
Stay safe.
And see you all soon.
Bye.